It's Friday the 5th of May. Welcome to this week's news from WHTV, Britain's only student-led school channel. I'm Faith in Year 8.
And I'm Tina and I'm in Year 9. Here are this week's Wycombe High headlines.
Europe's fittest teacher, Miss Harris, joins us from her training camp for an exclusive interview ahead of World CrossFit Games semi-final.
It's World Dodgeball Day. How students played staff to raise £175 with a charity match to mark the occasion.
Plus, the hall is alive with the sound of music. We have highlights from this week's lower school concert. But first, drumroll please. It's that time of year again. Earlier today, our Year 12s gathered in the sixth form block to find out the lineup for next year's student leadership team, including the identity of our new head girl. And here's the moment the top job was revealed.
She wanted so bad. What did you get? I got head girl. That's so good. That's crazy. I didn't even think I'd get shortlisted. So. I don't feel like I have a very strong.
And I'm delighted that we've persuaded Anna to hotfoot it across the Wickham High TV studio for her very first interview as our new head girl. Anna, huge congratulations. What was going through your mind when you opened the envelope for the first time?
It was really surprising and it was a really joyous experience being able to see all the other roles that everyone had got, and it was just an absolutely lovely community atmosphere because everyone was standing up on the balcony and it was really welcoming.
Were you surprised to get the job?
Yeah, I was. There were so many incredible candidates this year across the SLT. There were 40 people that were shortlisted. And yeah, it was definitely a lot of surprise, but it was a good surprise.
Have you told your family yet? And if so, what did they say?
So I've told both of my parents, and they said that they were grinning the whole time when they found out. But I haven't told my sister yet or my grandparents, so that's going to be happening after school, and I'm very excited.
Now, I know you've just got the gig, but have you got an inkling of what your priorities might be as head girl now?
Yeah, so this year we really want to communicate with other year groups a lot more, so being able to talk to other people in year groups and allow you guys to have an impact on the general messaging of the school and really make it the student leadership team.
Well, we wish you all the best in the role. Congratulations again, and thank you for coming here for your first interview as the new head girl.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, congratulations indeed to Anna and all the new members of the new student leadership team. Full details of the new lineup can be found on Teams. Now further congratulations are in order, this time to our PE teacher, Miss Harris, having been named the fittest teacher in the whole of Europe. She has now qualified for the World CrossFit Games semi-final to be held in Berlin in Germany next month. And I'm delighted to say that Miss Harris joins us now from her gym in Aylesbury, where she's been training hard as always.
Miss Harris, congratulations. And if I can start by asking you, what did you have to do to qualify for the World CrossFit semi-finals?
Thank you. For the CrossFit semi-finals, I had to compete in a series of workouts with my teammates. Those workouts included multiple disciplines, including things like the rower, or lifting weights, or doing gymnastics on the rig over here. We had to complete 5 workouts over 2 days, the top 40 in Europe qualifying for the next stage, which is the semi-finals in Germany in 4 weeks' time.
So now you're off to Berlin in just a few weeks' time, so a lot of hard work still to do.
Yes, a lot of hard work left to do. I'm training twice a day, and this is probably the hardest time of year for my training, certainly fitting in school as well. I'm training in the morning before school, after school, and training through the weekend. Lots to do.
What's the part of your training regime that you hate the most?
The toughest part of my training regime is probably the late nights and the early mornings. It means that I have to put my social life on hold a little bit, but I love all of my training and what I do.
Now, for the CrossFit Games, you compete in teams of 4 athletes. Does it help having teammates to encourage each other during the grueling training regime? And is it important that you all get along?
Yes, I compete in a team of 4. It's what I love about my sport. I get to compete alongside some of my best friends. It's important we get along, but that's not to say that we don't have a few arguments along the way. Tension's high at the moment when we're competing, but we do build each other up when we're down, and it helps me get through the season and these tough training mornings and evenings.
So what's in store for you in Berlin? And what do you have to do to qualify for the grand finals of the World CrossFit Games this summer?
So when we get to Berlin, we've got to compete for 3 days in a series of workouts. We will know what those workouts are in advance, so the team are going to get together and practice them a lot. Again, over any discipline, we're probably going to see some weightlifting, some fitness, some gymnastics, but we can have anything thrown at us. We need to qualify in the top 10 in the competition to get to the grand finals in America this summer. We're currently ranked 14th, and I really think we can push to be in that top 10 in Europe to get there.
Well, Miss, all of us at Wycombe High will be rooting for you in Germany and beyond. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, girls. I'm always really grateful for your support at Wickham High.
That's really impressive. Still with sport, and here's a question for you. What movie, starring Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller, does this quote come from? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Well, it is, of course, this one.
Goodman coming at ya.
What a film. Now, if like me you thought dodgeball was a made-up sport for the movie, think again. In fact, the sport, where 2 teams throw balls and hit opponents while avoiding being hit themselves, is played internationally and is celebrated on 27th of April every year around the world, including right here at Wycombe High, with a charity match between staff and students.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. What?
It was a lot of fun, and not only that, it also raised £175 and 80p for the Austin House charity, the One Can Food Bank. And finally, the big day has arrived. The coronation of King Charles III will take place tomorrow, Saturday, at Westminster Abbey, alongside Camilla, the Queen Consort. And of course, there's an extra bank holiday on Monday to mark the occasion. But at this time of transition from the long reign of Queen Elizabeth II and Charles III, is it public opinion about the monarchy changing too? A new YoungGov poll by the BBC revealed that only a third of 18 to 24-year-olds are supportive of the monarchy, with 38% of young people saying they prefer an elected head of state. So what do Wycombe High students think we've been finding out?
Next week, we'll be celebrating the coronation of King Charles III.
So we have been out and about asking Wycombe High students their opinions on the monarchy.
What do you think of the monarchy?
I think the monarchy gives the country an identity and it's great for tourism.
I think the monarchy has done some questionable things in the past, so I think we should try electing a new head of state.
I don't think the monarchy should continue because it's the birthright to become the next monarch. But if we elect someone, then they'll actually listen to what they need and want.
I'm not sure about the monarchy because there's disadvantages and advantages.
I think that the monarchy should continue because we already have a Prime Minister and a government, and the monarch wouldn't rule over England today as they did hundreds of years ago.
Those are some really interesting opinions.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We're going to watch it on the telly.
And on that happy note, that's it for this week's Wycombe High TV news. Don't forget, you can catch up with all things Wycombe High 7 days a week via our award-winning website, wickhamhighschool.com, and all the school's social media channels.
And we'll leave you with a marvellous musical look back on this week's lower school concert. The full concert will also be available to view on Wycombe High TV shortly. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Insomnia,